Welcome back to the Sykes Villain channel. Let's look at some toys and stuff. Alright, so I just got a delivery a few days ago, and it actually got to me like pretty fast, faster than I thought it would. And it is from Super7. It's the first thing that I've gotten from Super7, and yeah, so they're fast on shipping, and I was kind of worried about this because of it. Well, let me just open it up. It'll be easier to talk about it. This is Phantom Starkiller by Killer Bootlegs and Super7. Kind of a collab deal they did. It's kind of not really related, but well, Super7, they do the reaction figures for lots of different licenses, but they also have their own license called The Worst, which are really cool. Check them out if you get a chance. Check out Super7, but specifically their line of reaction figures, The Worst. This is kind of along the same lines of those, kind of like made-up supervillains, and The Worst, they're all kind of like silly, you know, play on word type stuff. But I don't know what number colorway release this is. But anyway, what I was saying before was, after I'd ordered it and it was shipping, then I thought about it and I was kind of worried because this isn't something that you open. You kind of display it like this. You know, the backer card is part of the artwork. You know, so you want to display it like this. And he's got his little laser sword already in hand, so there's no real reason to take it out anyway. It's kind of like an Inaction figure, like the Clutter magazine has a show called Inaction Figures, and it's bootleg toys and stuff like this, pieces of art toys that, where the backer card is part of the story, it's part of the art. But yeah, I was worried about it getting shipped because, like, I'm like, are they going to send it in an envelope? Is the thing going to get bent? But no, they sent it in this nice big box, and then, you know, you saw it was bubble wrapped, so they did a really good job. So, like, props to Super7. You know, anyone out there, if you've been thinking about getting something from them, their shipping is fast, or it was for me for this, and this was a new release. I got it the day it was released. You know, and it did come unpunched, but the thing fell out. I didn't even notice at first. But another thing about this that I didn't even know until I'd already got it was it's a, the colorway, especially this out here, is from Nike. So there's that, which I don't really care about. I just thought it looked cool. And then this is the back of the card, which has a little story. Ages ago, a man held the cosmos in a grip of fear, an assassin trained by galactic special forces whose signature for hire, trail of red, spread throughout several star systems, double-crossed on a mission and detained for his crimes. He was sentenced to 16 life terms on the prison planet Archaea. In a lightless pit sunk far into the alien surface, the prison kept him in an ethereal stasis chamber, attached to a series of grafted cybernetic implants, slowly draining the last bit of his humanity. As time passed, the outside world slipped into greater peril. The prison planet went bankrupt under the Great Fall of 2548, and the killer was forgotten, never to be seen again. That is, until his trademark slangs began surfacing across a string of planets. Rumors spread of the old prisoner's return to strike again, his freedom made possible by Count Draco, Knuckle Duster's retrieval of the crypto-crystalline stone. Phantom Starkiller, the cosmic ghoul warrior, must now carry out his dark master's wishes and lead his deathless army. Sorry, the graphics behind the words kind of made it hard to read, so I kind of stumbled over that. But anyway, Killer Bootlegs collaborated with Super7 on this, and he's worth checking out too, especially if you can find like a gallery of all the Phantom Starkillers. I definitely would get a future release. You know, some of the other ones have like, you know, crazy amount of colors going on. This is more of like minimalist colors to match that Nike design. But it's still really cool. It's kind of spacey. I like it. But anyway, there's that. And since that is something that you don't open, I thought that I would also go ahead and show off some other cool things that I had gotten semi-recently. This is Pinhead from Hellraiser, or specifically, for some reason, Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth. I'm guessing it's a licensing thing. And these are by Funko, and their line of figures called Savage World. Which they do other ones too. They've done Mortal Kombat, Thundercats, and some other ones, DC. And he comes with his puzzle box here and some weapons, and he's done in that He-Man figure style. Really cool. And on the back, it shows some other horror icons done in the same style. And you see Funko there. But this is another example of that. Not an independent artist, but done by Funko, but still the same premise. And, I collect some Funko, a little bit. I like some of the stuff that they do. I've been following the toy coverage. Have you guys been following the toy coverage this year of Toy Fair? I've been watching some Pixel Dan and some coverage by Funko, and Funko is not playing around this year. Let me tell you, like, check out some of their videos and some of their stuff on Twitter. Like, they've got some stuff getting released. They're, like, really stepping up their game. For real. The Paka stuff is really cool, too. Wish I could find a machine. Next up, Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees. Like I said, done in that same style. He's really cool, because if you look at the side, you can see these different details on him. The rib cage is showing. But these are really cool sculpts. Because if you look, like, each one, it's not just paint different. It's not just the same figure, and then they just change the paint on each one. No, there's lots of sculpting details on these. And he comes with, like, his bone axe and a sword. But I really love this because I'm a huge horror fan as well. So I went ahead and got the whole line, pretty much. Here's Michael Myers, Halloween Resurrection. Again, for some reason, probably licensing. He comes with the 2 knives. Very neat, very spooky, creepy. And you got the trees in the background. And again, the same lineup on the back. Collect them all. Then we got Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's wearing his apron. He's got the blood spray everywhere. And he comes with this mallet that, I don't know, I guess he can hold it in this hand, or you can put it on this hand. But then he's also got the saw blade, which is the obvious choice if you were going to attach one. But when I saw this, I was like, I wonder if they just made that choice just because it's a cool idea, you know, like Evil Dead style, having the chainsaw hand, or did they make it specifically because of the end of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, where at the end of that movie, Jessica Biel cuts his hand off. So, I don't know. That's, you know, made me curious. I don't have the answer, but I wonder, you know. And then, of course, we gotta have Mr. Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. And, I think he's the only one with one weapon. He's got his, trademark glove with the blades on it. And he's all ripped up and tattered, and you can see all the burnt flesh, but still rocking at least part of that sweater. It's more of like a vest. This one isn't technically the Horror Savage World line by Funko, but I thought it went together with them nicely. It's a different background and everything, but this is, like I said, they did some other lines or licenses. DC Primal Age, Scarecrow, 5.5-inch action figure. And that's same style, same size. But out of the whole DC line, I had these already, and they're all pretty cool, and I think there's like a chase variant of him, but Scarecrow, he's one of my favorite DC villains, and he comes with a shield and a scythe, which you can't really see. That's the only downfall on this one, but still, he kind of goes with the whole horror theme. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.